Today's news, breaking! Japanese hostess leaks private information about her relationship with Big Bang Seung-Ri.
Steph is painting right now, y'all. Get on it. Click here or click here to watch her paint something masterful. And listen to some K-pop while you're at it, because you're bumping some K-pop, aren't you?
Yep.
Big Bang? Mm-hmm. Big Bang, y'all. Click here, and follow her on Twitch. The Japanese magazine Shukan Bunshun has released an interview, a very full-length, detailed interview about a woman who had a relationship who is apparently the ex-girlfriend of Big Bang Seung-Ri.
Do tell the people more information, because what's it like being an ex-girlfriend of Seung-Ri?
Well, apparently, Seung-Ri likes the ladies a lot. So much that he needs to have more than one.
Well, that's not new information. Okay, Seung-Ri has a history. So the fact that Seung-Ri is like a ladies' man and doing different kind of kinky things with girls is nothing new for those of us who've been following K-pop news for a while.
I think the difference between what you just said and the interview here is that it details and lays out exactly play by play what he's done on certain different nights. Like, for example, renting out an entire restaurant and inviting as many girls as he can. And these aren't just whoever his friends. These are women that are working or that are hostesses, something you and I are very familiar with. You and I have both been to hostess bars. As I was reading this and imagining what it might have been like in Japan for him, it sounds extremely similar to the situation with hostess bars in Korea. Mm-hmm. They sound one and the same, even though they're different countries. Then he takes the girls back to hotels. He's got a certain different couple of specific hotels in Tokyo that he frequents often. He is with his ex-girlfriend messaging with other girls while his ex-girlfriend's right sitting next to him. All sorts of this type of behavior that we civilized humans, I'm not saying we're civilized, but we as an entire group of human beings like to look down upon or frown upon. We like to go, oh, well, this guy's cheating on his girlfriend, so he's a bad guy. When in fact, you have a lot of money, things somehow just change, and I am not defending his behavior by saying that. But this is just sort of a reality. Like, he can't even help himself. Girls like superstars. I mean, Rockstar's been banging girls forever. That's just been the way.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Seung-Ri, he's 26 years old. He's the maknae of Big Bang. He's been doing K-pop since he's 16. He's got decent looks and a high-pitched, great singing voice, and girls like him.
On top of the fact, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah, he's a multi-millionaire, and he's got not only Big Bang, but he's also got dance studios. So he's got lots of money to spend, and I'm kind of surprised that this girl was so shocked by it. I also have to say, I'm kind of upset towards her, because supposedly this happened more than a year ago, and this is just coming out because of the new album that came out, because otherwise why would she be dropping this? Also, there's no photos, which I have to say actually speaks a whole lot more than her just giving a verbal interview, to which I have to go back to Seung-Ri's past in 2012, where he really effed up a lot more than this.
I like that you mentioned that, because I didn't think about trying to see photos. I was just trying to read about it. But you're right. I didn't see any photos at all. I didn't search specifically for that, but wouldn't photos be included in an article if this is what we're talking about?
And I know that she claims in the article that he took her phone, and there was one picture of them like going into a hotel together, but that's happened multiple times. Let me go all the way back to 2012 and then talk about some of the scandals that Seung-Ri has had to help show why this is really not that big of a deal, and this is just typical Seung-Ri behavior. In 2012, probably Seung-Ri's biggest scandal broke out, which was when Friday, the Japanese tabloid, posted photos of Seung-Ri in a hotel room with a naked woman that he supposedly... And it went on to talk about his different fetishes, like he likes to choke his girls when he's banging them, and in this case, he ejaculated his men's
sperm.
his little army dudes on her stomach, and then threw her a towel, and he doesn't kiss when he's banging his girls. 1 week later, he was photographed with a model and an actress in Japan, and they were doing some PDA. And after that, Hall broke out. He kind of got in a little bit of trouble, and just a little bit. And, like, he was talking about it a year later on a TV show, and was like, I'm much more mature because this happened.
If you're the youngest of 5 in the most successful K-pop boy band maybe of all time, your older brothers are gonna come down on you hard.
And they did.
Yeah, I can see Taeyang ripping him a new asshole. I have no proof whatsoever that anything like that, them scolding him, went down, but of course it did.
Well, yes, he went on record to say that he got scolded by the other members, and the other members went on record to say that they scolded him also for that, because you can't do that when you're a K-pop star.
Right. The other 4 guys somehow fly under the radar when it comes to relationships or getting in some sort of scandal. That doesn't happen. I mean, G-Dragon, publicly, pretty much, has a girlfriend, has had the same girlfriend for a while.
Well, he's had a couple girlfriends.
Okay, but see, I don't even know, but I know that he does, and we're just like, okay, fine. He's not flaunting his money, sleeping around with 10 different girls at the, who wants to come home with me, and they, 5 come home. And yeah, you're gonna get caught if you behave like that in Tokyo. I mean, there's CCTV everywhere. It's gotta be the same as Seoul. You are really risking your privacy if you're one of the 5 Big Bang members with girls all over your arms walking into a hotel from a restaurant.
He's 26 and pimping it out, man.
Pimping it out. By the way, I did not know all about that. His fetishes that I can't even believe that's on the internet. And just said it here.
Oh yeah. He also likes busty girls because in 2015 he was photographed, and there's an actual photo you can see of him going home with a girl from a nightclub in Taipei who's very busty.
Busty here or busty down here?
Busty here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really curious about your comments on this one. I didn't know that he did this years ago, got caught, got scolded, said he learned from it publicly on TV, and now he's getting caught again?
Yep, he is! I've never personally been a Seung-Ri fan. I've always been a Big Bang fan. But I think that you have to kind of learn about your idols and get to know them not just as this idol image, but actually they're real people, y'all, and they make mistakes, and they do things that we don't always like, and this is a good example of that.
This was the biggest story out of Korean entertainment today, so we wanted to cover it. Comments down below, let us know what you think. Click the like button while you're down there. Thank you so much for supporting us. Click the bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it, we're out of here. Hasta luego!
Bye!